ever had of a gangster so powerful he was called the unofficial mayor of a city. That was Al Capone in Chicago during the 1920s. But how did he get so much power? Let's dive into the dark world of America's most notorious mob boss. Al Capone, or Scarface, didn't start at the top. He moved to Chicago from Brooklyn and quickly climbed the ranks of the criminal underworld. His ticket to power? Prohibition. When the U.S. banned alcohol, Capone saw a golden opportunity. He built a massive empire on illegal booze, running speakeasies, breweries, and distilleries. His network stretched from Canada to Florida, smuggling liquor and raking in an estimated $100 million a year. That's over $1.5 billion in today's money. But it wasn't just about illegal alcohol. Capone's organization, the Chicago Outfit, was involved in everything from gambling rings to brothels. He controlled politicians, judges, and police officers through bribery and intimidation. Anyone who stood in his way faced brutal consequences. The most infamous example is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929. Capone's men, disguised as police officers, gunned down 7 members of a rival gang. This shocking act of violence cemented his reputation as a ruthless killer and made him public enemy number 1. Despite the trail of bodies and corruption, proving any of it in court was nearly impossible. Witnesses were too scared to talk, and officials were on his payroll. Capone seemed untouchable. He even tried to clean up his image by opening soup kitchens during the Great Depression, earning him a strange, Robin Hood-like reputation among some. So, with all this power, how did he finally fall? It wasn't the murders or the bootlegging that got him. It was the one thing he couldn't bribe his way out of: the taxman. The federal government, led by Agent Elliot Ness and his untouchables, relentlessly pursued Capone. They couldn't pin the violent crimes on him, but they could prove he was making millions and not paying a dime in taxes. In 1931, Al Capone was convicted of tax evasion and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. He ended up in the infamous Alcatraz, where his power and influence meant nothing. His health declined, and he was never the same man again. Al Capone's story is a chilling reminder of how crime, power, and money can corrupt everything they touch. It took the persistence of the law, not to catch him for his bloody deeds, but for his financial ones. Thanks for watching. If you found this story fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most compelling figures. See you in the next one.